Hello, welcome to my Pilates DVD. If you haven't done Pilates before and you've got a bad back or a medical condition, please consult your GP before you have a go. Okay, we're going to start with a warm-up, short walk. So if you have your feet apart, pulling your core muscles all the time. Imagine someone's got a string from your head to the ceiling and you lift and lengthen your neck. We're just going to roll the shoulders. Now Pilates is all about your abdominal muscles. Because abdominal is a long word to say, I'll call them the core all the way through. Okay, hands on your shoulders, big circle. Just release any tension in your chest and upper back. And the other way. And rest. We're going to circle your waist, relax your back. A few times one way, a few times the other way. Alright, I'm going to do a roll down, so hands on your thighs, feet more or less together. Drop the head and shoulders first, come down slowly, one vertebra at a time. We just come to about mid-shin first of all. If you've got a tight back, then you bend your knees and slowly up, one vertebra at a time, pulling in the core, head and shoulders last. And again, drop your head and shoulders first. One vertebra at a time. Come a little bit lower if you can. And slowly up again. Core muscles pulled in. Slowly, slowly. Head and shoulders last. Okay, we're going to do one more. This time come to the floor if you can. If you can't, it doesn't matter. And bend your knees if you want to. So just come as low as you can. Hold it there for a second. Core muscles pulled in. Slowly up, one vertebra at a time, uncurling, head and shoulders last. Okay, the next thing we do is a twist. This is to stretch the muscles inside the spine. So hands in prayer position, hip bones facing forward all the time, pull in the core muscles. We're going to turn the upper part of the upper body, take your head with it, slowly back to the centre, nice flowing movement. And to the other side. Slowly back, and again. Slowly back to the centre, and to the other side. Slowly back to the centre, and relax. Okay, we're just going to walk through the feet. So just push your heels down to the floor, and then we're going to come up on the toes, warming up the calf muscles. Remember, core muscles are still pulled in all the time. One more. And we're going to warm up the legs a bit by doing a swing movement. So I'm going to turn sideways for this. Core muscles pulled in. Bend the legs, swing the arms, swing them back, bend and stretch. And again, swing, forward, and then stretch. A couple more. So it's like a squat position, and stretch, and last one, and stretch. Okay, last thing, I'm just going to do a side bend, so feet apart again, knees soft, core muscles in, hands by the side. We just reach down one side, keeping the shoulder back, slowly up to the centre, and to the other side. And slowly up to the centre, and we're going to do it one more time. Slowly down, slowly up, one more, and come up. Okay, now we're going to just circle the arms in front, cross, and big stretch up to the ceiling, and again, cross, big stretch. And do some breathing with it, so if you breathe in through your nose here, breathe out through the mouth, as the arms come down. And again, breathe in, breathe out, a couple more, breathe in, breathe out, last one, breathe in, and breathe out, and rest. Okay, that was a short warm-up. We'll go on to the exercises now that we're going to do, starting off with ones that aren't too hard. I'm going to go to this end of the mat so that you'll be able to see me sideways and be able to see my posture. So the first thing we're going to do is a roll down. Coming down very slowly, one vertebra at a time. We go slowly onto all fours, where we do box press up, then into Superman, and then into cat stretch. So hands on your legs, drop your head and shoulders first, slowly, one vertebra at a time. Bend your knees if you want to. The hands come down to the floor, walk them forward on the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders, core muscles pulled in. We're going to do 10 box press ups or whatever you can manage. Press ups are for all the muscles in the arms, across the chest and the upper back. Check all the time that you're not twisting your back. Okay, we go straight onto Superman. Look down at the mat so your neck's in line with the spine. Right arm, left leg. Hold for a second, lower. Left arm, right leg. So it must be the opposite arm to leg. As you change weight, don't twist your back. Imagine you've got a hot cup of tea on it and you don't want to spill it. As you lift your leg, imagine someone's pulling on it so you lift and lengthen. This is for thoracic spine, lumbar spine and the glutes. Go straight into a cat stretch, pull in the abdominals, hump the spine, look down at your legs. And relax. One more. And relax. Walk your hands back, tuck your toes under, push back with your knees off the floor, heels down, uncurl, slowly, one vertebra at a time. Head and shoulders last, and then we're going to repeat it. Core muscles in. And that's the end of our first sequence. Now we're going to go onto the mat to start working the core muscles a bit more. So lay down, knees bent, put your fingers by where your appendix should be and the other side, and under the body fat are the transverse abdominals, which are the deepest abdominals, and they go around the front and round the back, and if they're strong they pull you in like a corset and protect your spine. So first of all, we pull in the abdominals as tight as we can, as if you're trying on a tight pair of trousers. You've been on holiday, put on half a stone, and you're trying to suck your belly in to do the top button up. And relax. And again, pull in tight, hold. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing. And relax. Couple more. Pull in tight, hold. And relax. And last one. Pull in tight, hold. So your belly button's being pulled towards your spine. And and relax. Okay, we're going to do some gentle sit-ups. So if you have one hand behind your head to support your neck, one hand on your thigh, core muscles pulled in, slowly curl up and curl down. We're going to try 10 of these and try and get the breathing, which is breathe in through your nose as you go down and breathe out through your mouth as you come up. Remember not to yank on your neck. When we've done 10 of those, come over to the outside of the opposite knee. So as you lift up, your body is twisting. That works the obliques, which are at the side of your abdominals. And if they're strong, they pull you in like a corset, hopefully. Remember, keep holding onto your neck to support it. Side, change hands, check your core muscles are still in, and go over to the other side. Rest. Legs out, arms up, stretch far as you can to stretch your spine and your abdominals. Okay, now we're going to go on to the single leg lift. So bend the knees again, palms flat on the floor, pulling the core muscles, slowly come, then the other leg. Knees must be in line with your hips, don't arch your lower back. Go slowly down with one floor. Bring it back up, and the other side. You must remember to keep the core muscles in all the time and not to arch your back when the exercise starts getting a bit hard. If you want to make this a bit harder, all you do is you bring your knees further away from your chest and do it like that. Breathe normally. Couple more. If you don't want to do this many, that's fine. You just hug your knees to your chest. And hug your knees, little rock. And then a big stretch again. Okay, now we're going to go on to the shoulder bridge. So knees bent, just slightly apart and your feet slightly apart, palms flat on the floor. Pull in the core muscles. You push your hip bones to the ceiling slowly till your weight is on the upper back. Then you uncurl the spine, one vertebra at a time. So the upper back goes on the floor, the mid back goes on the floor, and then the lower back. When you finish, check your core muscles are in again, and repeat. Imagine your spine is a bicycle chain imprinting in the sand. Now you can stay doing this simple one if you want to. Just remember, come down very slowly, one vertebra at a time. If you want to make it slightly harder, you push the hip bones to the ceiling, core muscles in, and lift one leg. Tense the muscles in this leg, so it's muscular strength that's keeping you up. Bend and lower. Other side. Bend and lower. And uncurl. One vertebra at a time. Now if you want to keep doing that one, it's fine. The hardest one to do is check your core muscles are in, slowly push your hips to the ceiling. Lift one leg, and the leg that's bent, come up on your toes. Feel that quite a bit in the calf muscle. Lower it down, bend and lower. Other leg. Lift up on the toes of the leg that's bent. Keep the core muscles in. Put the heel down, bend and lower. Uncurl, one vertebra at a time. So you can choose whichever level you want to do. We're going to do one more. And you can do as many as 8 of these. Breathe normally. And a big stretch at the end. Okay, we're going to do some tricep dips, which are obviously for the triceps. That's the back of the arm, small muscle group, and that's the one that gets flabby as we get older, but we're not getting older and we're not getting flabby. So I'm going to do some tricep dips and then straight into leg circles, which I'll explain as I do them. So fingers facing your body, pulling the core muscles, legs bent, squeeze the shoulder blades together, bend, push. I'm going to do 10 of these. Make sure you breathe normally, don't hold your breath if you're concentrating. Okay, then we're going to come straight down into a leg roll. I'll show you the easy version and the hard version. Palms flat on the floor, easy version. Bend the knees, pull in the core, take them away from the body first of all, circle them round. As they come towards the chest, just lift up slightly, round in a full circle. That's using the core muscles to lift up and control the legs as we go round. If you want to make it harder, straighten the legs, core muscles in, same thing, take them away first, roll them round, lift and round. Now this one with the legs straight is not a beginner's exercise, so if you haven't done much Pilates, you must do it with the legs bent. Just do a few. Come up, straight back into tricep dips again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, bend, push. If you want to make this exercise harder, you can do it by taking your body weight, which I'll show you in a second. That's not a beginner's exercise, so you only do it if you've been doing tricep dips for a while. So if you're going to do it taking your body weight, you just lift bum off the mat, and you bend, push. Rest, come down into the leg roll, legs bent or legs straight, core muscles in, take them away first, roll round, lift up and right round in a circle. Keep breathing. Last one. Knees in and stretch. You can do the tricep dips and those leg rolls up to 4 groups if you want to. any of these exercises that we're doing, you can stop the DVD anytime you like and do more if you want to. Right, we're going to do the roll down and roll up. Okay, easy version. Start with your legs out, hands down by your feet, pull in the core muscles. You can come slowly back, drop your shoulders so they're not hunched, and then just go to a point where you can't go any further. So you're holding it there with your core muscles. Hold for a few seconds, and then curl up again. So that's the easy version, and we're now going to do a hard version. It's quite hard, so see how you go. I'm going to give you two versions, one where we use a speed bump, and one where we don't. I'll explain. Pull in the core, slowly down, drop your shoulders, peel the back onto the floor, slowly, arms up, stretch, check your core muscles are in. The arms move first, then you peel your spine off the floor, back to the beginning. Now if you can't do that, this is the version you do. Core muscles pulled in, slowly down, peel the spine onto the floor, stretch up, check your core muscles are in, move the arms first, come up a little way. If you find it hard, you go over a speed bump and continue. So you choose which one is best for you. You can do as many of up to 8 of these if you want to, or you can just do a couple. All the movements must be slow and flowing. I'm just going to do one more. Okay, now the next exercise is going to be for the core and the obliques. So legs bent, start off in a ball, pull in the core muscles, slowly come back, link your fingers, come back to a point where you can't go any further, elbows bent, shoulders relaxed, as if you've got your arms round quite a large beach ball. Turn. Slowly back to the centre, other side, slowly back to the centre, and come over, and repeat. So remember with this one, don't hunch your shoulders, have your shoulders relaxed before you turn. And only turn as far as is comfortable for you. You can do one more. Keep the core contracted all the time. And relax. Okay, just roll down, bring your knees into your chest, just massage your lower back into the floor by circling your knees. A few one way, a few the other, and then stretch again, as far as you can. Now we're going to go straight onto our sides. So you can either lay on your arm like this, or support your head by bending your elbow. It's up to you. Hips must be on top of each other. Look down, you should be able to see your toes, legs together. Hand in front to give you balance. We're going to work the obliques first of all. Pull in the core muscles Lift both legs, hold. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing normally. And relax. And again, pull in the core, lift both legs, hold. If you find it impossible to hold this long, then just hold for a few seconds. And relax. A couple more, pull in, lift, hold. And relax. Last one, pull in, lift, hold. And relax. Now we're going to lift one leg up, so lift one leg up, core muscles in. This leg is coming up to meet it 8 times. Works all the muscles in the legs and the core muscles. Quite a hard exercise to do, to be controlled, so if you can't do 8, just do 4. And rest. If you have any aching here, just give it a little slap. Okay, we're going to do scissors now. Hand in front, core muscles in, one leg up, other leg up. Just moving forward and back a few inches, not too fast. Concentrate on the core muscles and your breathing. And rest. And last one, bend the leg underneath, flex the top foot, core muscles in. You're going to bring the leg round to 90 degrees if you can, and back in line with your body. Don't swing it behind you. If you can't get it as far forward as me, it doesn't matter, you just bring it as far forward as you can. This works the hip joint, glutes, and the muscles in the back of the leg. Concentrate on keeping this in all the time. And rest. And just bring your knees in just to rest your back for a second. Before we go on to the other side, we're going to do some muscles on the tummy. Okay, so come onto your front. I'm going to start with alternate leg lifts, which is quite an easy exercise to do. So put your chin on your hands, pull in your core muscles, lift alternate legs behind you. Now if when you lift your legs you get any pain in your lower back, it means you're bringing the leg too high. And as you lift the leg, imagine someone's pulling on your toe, so you lift and lengthen. And tighten the muscles in the back side. This works the glutes and the lower back. And rest. Still working the glutes, bend one leg, sole of the foot to the ceiling, pull in the core muscles. We're just going to push the leg directly up. So the sole of the foot goes directly towards the ceiling. 8 on one side, 8 on the other. If you can't do 8, just do 4. And rest it down onto the other leg. Sole of the foot to the ceiling. Core muscles pulled in, directly up and lower. And rest it down. Okay, we're going to work the upper back, the thoracic spine, so I'll show you an easy version and then a hard version. Easy version, pulling the core muscles, just push up, leaving your arms where they are. Keep looking down at the mat so you don't tip your head back. And lower. You can do up to 8 of these. and it works the thoracic spine. Harder version, you lift your arms with your head. And relax. Just a tip on that one, don't do that one immediately after drinking or eating anything, because there's quite a lot of pressure on the front and it'll make you feel a bit queasy. Okay, now on to, we're going to do Superman, but we're going to hold it and close our eyes. So come up onto your hands and knees. Pull in the core muscles tight. If you don't want to close your eyes, if it makes you feel a bit funny, then you don't have to. Right arm, left leg, hold, and then close your eyes if you can. It takes a lot of muscular strength to stay there and keep balanced when you've got your eyes closed. Breathe normally. And rest. Other side. Normally you'll be better on one side than the other. Close your eyes. And relax and sit back and stretch out your upper back and your shoulders. Now come onto the tummy again. We're going to do Superman but on our stomachs. So, head down, take off your glasses if you're wearing them, forehead on the mat, arms out, core muscles pulled in, right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. With this one, lift and lengthen your leg behind, so it's as if someone's pulling on your foot. If it hurts your lower back, don't bring your legs up so high. Okay, now if you're feeling especially fit, we can do doggy paddle. It's up to you whether you do this or not. Lift your head off the floor but keep looking at the mat. We're going to do 10 seconds doggy paddle. So pull in the core muscles, off we go. If it hurts your lower back, don't bring your legs up behind so far and do it at the speed that you want to. And rest. Again, don't do that when you've just eaten or drunk something. Okay, come up. I'm going to come on to the other side now and do the other leg. The other side. So you can either lay down like this or support your head, it's up to you. One hip on top of the other. Look down, you should be able to see your feet, hand in front. Pull in the core, lift both legs and breathe normally. Just working the obliques, come round at the side. And rest. And again, pull in the core, lift. I'm pretending I'm in the south of France here. And rest. Pull in, lift. And relax. One more. Pull in, lift. And rest. Okay, we're going to do the one where we bring one leg up to meet the other. So, core muscles in again, lift the leg, squeeze up 8 times. If you can't do 8, just do 4. And relax. Okay, now scissors. Pull in the core, one leg up, other leg up. Little scissors, a few inches either way, not too quick. and relax. If your legs hurt, just give them a slap. Okay, hand in front again, bend the leg underneath, flex the top foot, pull in the core, swing your leg round to about 90 degrees and back in line with your body. Don't swing it back because it could hurt your lower back. You can't get it as far round as me, doesn't matter, just do it as much as you can. So 8 times if you can. And relax. Come onto your back, legs up, arms out and stretch far as you can. Okay, we're going to finish off with 2 quite hard exercises, so if you don't want to do them you don't have to, but you can work towards them. So the first one is, I'll do a silent demonstration first of all. Okay, so first of all we get into a press up position as if you're going to do a full press up. Okay, now this is the correct position we start with, not that. Okay, so don't stick your bum in the air. Pull in the core muscles. If that's enough for you, you can stick with that. Otherwise, lift one leg, squeeze the muscles in your bum. Don't hold your breath. And lower, other side. And lower, and stretch out. Now an easy version of that is you can actually be in a box press up and then just lift the leg behind and hold. And the other side. But have a go at the hard one, you might be surprised. Okay, we'll do it once more. Core muscles in. And stretch out. You need only do 1 or 2 of those because it is quite hard. Okay, another one onto the other side. Fingers facing the body. This time the triceps come into play a bit more. So you lift up, straighten the legs, so the weight is on your hands. Pull in the core, lift one leg, hold, and lower. Other side, and lower, and relax. And you can do another few of those if you want to. And I forgot the plank. We're going to do the plank. So if you come onto your front, just the easy and intermediate plank, not the hard one. So when you have your hands like this part of the arm on the mat, easy plank. Just pull in the core muscles and lift your hip bones off the mat. Keep looking down at the mat so your neck's in line with your spine. Hold it there. Breathe normally. So keep contracting as hard as you can. And relax. We'll do 1 more of those. Pull in the core. Lift the hip bones off the floor. Keep looking down at the mat. Keep breathing. And relax. You can do up to about 5 or 6 of those. I'm going to do the intermediate one. So you do the easy one first of all. Pull in the core muscles. Lift the hip bones off the floor. And then come up onto the knees. Don't hold your breath. It's very easy to hold your breath in this because you're concentrating so hard. If your lower back hurts, you just bring yourself down slightly. And release. And again, pull in, lift the hip bones up, come up onto your knees. Try not to hunch your shoulders, keep them relaxed. And relax. And just come onto your back, bring your knees up onto your chest, give them a little rock. And stretch. We're not doing the hardest plank because I can't do it. Good, we're going to do some stretching now. We're going to stretch out all the muscles we've been using in the class. So this is the easy bit. Stretching is for flexibility and to stop your muscles from aching too much tomorrow. So we'll start off with our knees bent, arms out, drop the knees slowly to the right and your head to the left. That stretches all along the spine. Slowly back to the centre, other side, head to the other side. If you can't get your knees onto the floor, it doesn't matter, just get them as far over as you can. Slowly back to the centre, right leg out, left knee into your chest, stretch your hip flexors. Opposite hand on the knee, ease it across your body a few inches, stretching out underneath your bum. And back, that leg goes out, other one comes in. Opposite hand on the knee, ease it across. And slowly back. One leg bent, bring the other one in, hold on to the calf, ease it into your chest a bit, then try and straighten it till you feel it in the hamstring. Circle your ankle. If your leg shudders, it means you've pulled it in too far and you have to release it off. Circle the other way. And relax. Other leg. And relax and stretch far as you can, as if you're being pulled on a rack. Stretch your spine and stretch your abdominals. And relax. Roll onto your stomach and stretch the front of the leg, the quadricep. Put your chin on one hand, pull up your foot. If you can't get hold of your foot, get hold of your tracksuit. And relax, other side. And relax. Then put your hands by your shoulders, push up, stretch the abdominals. If it hurts your lower back, just ease it off a little bit. Now come right back. Sit back on your heels, arms out, drop your head. And come slowly up, tuck your feet under, roll up slowly. Okay, we're nearly there, feet apart. One arm up, come over your head, stretch your side, and come back. The side, and come back. Link your fingers, Stretch forward, drop your head, stretching across your upper back. Now place your hands on the small of the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, stretch across your chest. I'm just going to stretch the triceps, so one arm up, bend it, take the other hand, push the elbow down, stretching the back of the arm, other arm. And relax. And we're just going to finish off with the neck. So if you just turn to the side, back to the centre, other side, back to the centre, drop your ear to your shoulder, back to the centre, now the other side, back to the centre, drop your chin to your chest, stretching along the back of your neck, back to the centre. Now go from one shoulder, cross your chest to the other shoulder, back the same way, and repeat it once. And bring your head back to the centre slowly. Hands on your shoulders, just ease out any tension. Other way. Hands together, deep breath in and breathe out. One more, fill your lungs and breathe out. Shake your arms, shake your legs. Well done, see you soon, bye. Hope you enjoyed the Pilates DVD. Practice as much as you can. If you don't want to do all the DVD in one go, then pick out a few exercises and do them. If you want to stop the DVD at any time and do a few more of an exercise, that's absolutely fine. Hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Don't do this at home.